Hi guys, it's Ben North of Sasquatch Studies and Research. My previous video or video after this, I don't know yet. I may post the raw video, but Ellie yiped in it, and I thought she got hurt. So kind of I'm running around all over the place trying to figure out what happened to her and watching her. So part of it's me watching the dog, but she's okay. I think she just tripped in a gopher hole or something. But I may or may not post that video, I don't know yet. But so I came back up here to do some more follow-ups on this area because I had a guy. Apparently I posted a video on my TikTok and I didn't tell anyone where I'm at or anything, and he knew where this was at, and that he said he has heard strange stuff up there, and he had a strange encounter with something up there. So I'm going to private message him and talk to him and see. But then tonight, I was doing my research up here, and I might have been hoaxed tonight by somebody. I don't know. If I post the other video, because like I said, it's pretty all over the place because of the dog. Which is unfortunate because it's like a 20-minute video, but we'll see what happens. I'm up there and I do the whoops like I did last time. We're sitting there, nothing for a while. And all of a sudden I hear a bang noise again, and then a louder-ish one, but coming down in the valley spot on the hill, down the hillside where the Forerunners parked. And I'm like, well, that's weird. And all of a sudden a truck starts driving up the road, and I see, well, me and the dogs are there. Katie's back at home. Where it shows up, and it's just elk season's over, deer's over. I think there's archery going on now. But this guy's just acting weird with this person in this pickup. And it's like, if you're interested, curious what I'm doing, you can always ask. I don't care. But I don't appreciate if someone's actually coming up here messing with me, trying to hoax me when I actually have heard possible legitimate stuff. Because then that just contaminates the area. Then I'm not going to know what's real and what's not real. And it's really frustrating when you put months into an area trying to find any sort of evidence. And the Tillamook State Forest is massive. So trying to find a Sasquatch evidence, any evidence of Sasquatch in the Tillamook State Forest, is like a needle in a haystack in like a field of needles and hay mixed. Like, think of the hardest, like, most impossible thing. And that's basically what it is. It's just, so any type of thing I can find to help me lead to a research area, I'm going to take. And this was just sheer luck when I heard these wood knocks that one day. Like I said in the previous video when this happened, there was nobody up there. There was no signs of people at all. No vehicles were parked up there, nothing. There's no way a person, unless they were nuts and walked all the way up the side of a 2,000 plus elevation up the side of a hill just to mess with me, not knowing I'm even there. I find it highly improbable. And the time of night and day it was evening. It was like evening time. You can see it in the video because I have the video. It's filmed. You just can not really hear the knocks because my audio is not good enough on this phone. If you have phones, you might be able to hear it. But so I legitimately think that might have been a Sasquatch encounter that day. But then tonight I have this happen. So I don't know if someone saw my videos and that guy saying that on there. There's over 3,000 views on that TikTok, and I wasn't expecting that to happen. It was just a follow-up video. It was just nothing. And so I don't know if someone read the guy's comments or him. I don't know. I don't know the person. And so they figure out what time of the day I show up here. I don't know. And maybe they saw the Forerunner, so they thought it'd be a good time to mess with me. But these are all speculations. Maybe I did hear wood knocks. Maybe I did hear something again tonight. I don't know. But the problem is when there's people around, it's pretty much compromised at that point because you don't know if it was or was not. But it was strange though, because it was like those wood knocks before. I heard bang bang and then a little bit of a deeper one again. So I don't know. It's very strange. And it's unfortunate, but that's just how it goes in public land. You're basically trying to beat the public areas and trying to find the most remote areas, and I thought I was high enough up away from people, but I guess not. It's very frustrating. So I take this serious. Like it's one of my passions. It's like I have three: model railroading, logging, and Sasquatch. Those are my three passions. So I put a lot of time and effort in this. And it's like I do it for fun, but I do it for research and scientific reasons too. It's like I'm not trying to prove it's real. I already know it's real. But what I'm trying to do is I want to see it again. To be straight up honest, I want to learn its habits. I want to learn how it lives. I want to learn just how like Jane Goodall with the chimpanzees. I want to do what she did. And I'm always hoping maybe one day, I know it's very improbable, like it was winning the lottery like 1,000, 100,000 times, millions of times when I got to actually see one once. But I want to see another one just so badly, you know? Like that would be the ultimate gift, to see it again, another one. But I don't know, I've heard lots of researchers that the rest of their lives researching and never saw another one, or even saw another one. Like they saw one, like I think, what was it, Paul Freeman? I think he saw it twice in his life before he passed away, and that was it. And he was heavily into research. I can't remember, I have to ask my friend Scott, but he'd know. But it's just, I don't know what it is. Once you get that bug in you and see one, I don't know. I've always been interested in Sasquatch though, but when I saw it, and then when I had that strange stuff happen in my original research area, I don't know, this bug got me, and now I'm just obsessed. But I don't know. It was a really frustrating night tonight, as everything that could go wrong basically did go wrong. I understand you're gonna get those days. It's frustrating, you know. It's like I keep researching, trying so hard. It's like I just want to do the best job I can. Because I do like you guys have seen, I don't edit really. Everything's raw. Well, I don't know how to edit anyway, but I just don't. I show how I see it. It's like that video of the wood knocks I heard that day. It's all on film. It's just hard to hear on this. You can go back to that video if you have. If anyone on here has any type of audio that they can adjust it so that you can hear it, that'd be great. Because I'd love to rehear it. Because it's exactly what happened to me and my friend. And my girlfriend was there, but she was in the car and didn't hear it, unfortunately. In my other research area. And these areas are about 70 plus miles apart. So there's not the same animal. There's no way it's the same animal. I think I have a better chance of meeting Yogi than it being the same animal. No, I'm not talking about a bear, I'm talking about the actual Yogi bear. Or me being fit. But I don't know, it was just a frustrating night, you know, and now I feel like I have to go start from scratch all over again, because I feel like my area might have been compromised. That's how I honestly feel, and I've talked to girlfriend more about it and see what her thoughts are, and some fellow research friends. But I don't know. I don't know. I want to message that guy though and talk to him and see. And if he shows up in that white truck, then we'll know. Well, there's a lot of white trucks, so I don't know. don't know. I'm just doing assumptions. It might not even been him. Those people. I'm not gonna go accusing anyone of anything, because maybe it was legitimate and I'm just being paranoid. But you got to be kind of a little paranoid, because when you're doing scientific research, you got to take everything with a grain of a truckload of salt, and you got to take out the denominators, like other things that what possibly could be, before you can just go, oh, it was totally Bigfoot. But when there's people around, there is that potential that it was them just messing with you. That's just how it is. And that, like, one other area I've always liked to research was Mount Hood. But the problem is there's so many people up there that it's hard for me to find a good spot to research, because I've gotten reports out of there that were not very far from where me and Katie were camping. Unfortunately, that area burnt up in those forest fires last summer. But it's what it is. Hopefully that was just a fluke today, what happened. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't, like, I wanted to, when I got my four-wheel drive, well, I have my four-wheel drive pickup, but I wanted to get like a cheap XJ or something, and I wanted to turn it all decked out for research and for my overlanding four-wheel drive adventures. But I was going to put Northwest Sasquatch Studies and Research on the side of it, like how my friends have on their truck for their thing. But now I don't know if I'm so sure if I should do that, because what if that just causes people to know the hoax with me? Because the biggest reason I want to do that is so people can come up to me and tell me their stories. That's the only major reason I wanted to do it, but I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I don't know. It's all things I think about when I'm doing this, like what's the best solutions for things and stuff like that. It's like I'm very quiet about my areas I research because of contamination. Just somehow this one got apparently figured out, or something happened, I don't know. I film my drives out, but unless you're from the area, you have no clue where I'm at. Tillamook State Forest is absolutely massive. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll just keep on going and keep on researching, and I'm going to message some friends and ask them if they've had any strange or heard anything. I asked one person today, and he said he hadn't heard anything up there, at least in the reports he has. And he asked if I looked on the project, Bigfoot mapping project. I didn't see anything on there. So I got my other friend, I got a message. I think he's done elk hunting, I don't know. Well, season's over, so he should be done. So I'll message him and ask him if he's heard anything up here, because he did research up here for many, many, many years. So he's like the expert of Tillamook State Forest. So he's the go-to guy for anything research. Oh man, this road sucks. Wish they'd grade it. For any reports, activity, or anything. Like I know there's the other one. I forgot to ask my friend today. I was going to ask him if anyone knows where the heck the 7-man sighting happened. I know it was, I think, Tillamook State Forest or in the same vicinity, but I have no idea where it was at. And all my logging buddies, and from logging, I had never heard of it. And me being Bigfoot, and a lot of my friends knowing I was into Bigfoot, but I didn't really openly talk about it back then. But closer friends knew I was into it, but I didn't research hard back then. So I guess maybe that's why maybe they never heard about it. But the logging community is not a big community. Like, everyone knows everyone. So I'm really surprised that I've never heard of it until this last summer. So I'm trying to find out more information about it. And I know Peter Burns looked into it, but he's passed away now, and even if he was still alive, I'm just a nobody, so I don't know if he'd even talk to me. But unfortunately, he passed away before I could meet him. I would have loved to have met him. He was, my understanding, he's a very amazing man and lots of knowledge. And I found out he didn't live very far from me. that was the craziest part, when I found out he lived like not even an hour from me. Well, at least, yeah, something like that. What's that noise? Is there a car coming? Oh, I hear this loud roarish hum noise. Sounds like a big truck. Amos, Ellie, get your head down. I can't see. But no, a friend that researched in this area, though, friend, he, I gotta talk to him because he's gonna be the expert in this area, and I just need to find out if he's heard anything, because he's got quite the access to quite a good sized database, so he might be able to really pinpoint some really recent stuff. Another person I probably should try to get a hold of if I ever get back to the museum is Cliff, the Berkman. I should probably try to get a hold of him somehow. Well, I usually go over to the museum, but he's been gone for a lot of the events, so it's hard to get a hold of him sometimes. But he helps a lot too. I haven't talked to him for a while though. But no, I'm gonna see if I can help. Maybe some guys can help me pinpoint some potential. Oh man! Hold on, everybody. I'm going for a ride. This is a road called "We Don't Believe in Grading." Hopefully I can get some light into where to look over here, because I know there's a few sightings further in the state forest, other parts, like offset side of where I'm at, but I'm trying to find places over here. It's like that little wood knocks I'm pretty from a couple weeks ago on, like I just told you in the video. When it's on a video, I'm pretty sure I'm going to say about 85-90% legit, I think. But I can't say completely, because unless you saw it with your eyes or something, like the animal doing it, you can't say it's 100%. And I'm a firm believer in that. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. We're about out now. Yeah, so it's been an eventful night. Really wish I could show the other video, but with all the hectic stuff with the dog, might not be worth it, because I got some pretty cool shots where I was at. The fog and everything just looks really neat. Me driving up and getting out and filming and stuff, and yeah, it would have been kind of a nice video, but oh well, it happens. Sometimes you get videos, you just gotta put on the backlog. But for now, I think that is it, and probably gonna talk to you guys later. I gotta go to the grocery store and get some more sourdough bread for dinner tonight, and I'll let you guys know what happens in the future with this area. I'm not gonna quit researching the area, but I'm gonna see if I can talk to that gentleman, see if I can talk to him, maybe meet him, and then talk to some fellow other researchers and see if they've had any sightings or heard of anything, reports, activity, or stories of that area or near it, because it could be a 30-mile radius, I think 20-30 mile radius of that area, because I think that's how much they move around. Well, it's almost like a game of cat and mouse, and I'm a mouse most of the time. And the other issue is weather. I'm racing the weather, because as soon as the snow starts getting up in there, from what unfortunately that video has what I was dealing with driving through. If I posted that, you'd see what I'm dealing with, and it is not safe by any means to drive through there in wintry weather without a really, really, like, even with a good size 4-wheel drive. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable on one of the spots, because if you slide at all, like, you got like maybe 2 feet, 3 feet on one side of the rig, and it's just a straight drop off and nothing's going to stop you down like at least 1,000+ feet. So golly man, this road, I will not go up there when it starts snowing hard. It's just not worth it. Bigfoot can wait. Amos, there's nothing there. But no, and hopefully I got from my girlfriend for her birthday a bunch of lighting for this, so this thing's gonna look like a sun driving down the road. I'm excited. Should be almost out. I don't know. But alright, well, you guys have a good night. I'll keep you guys in touch, and if anyone wants to look at that video of it's like Sasquatch in Tillamook State Forest, something like this, like 3 or 4 minutes long. And you can maybe enhance the video, the sound, so maybe you can hear it better or something, or maybe you have headphones. That'd be great, because I filmed it and I caught them on film. It's just my audio on my phone is not great. It's a cell phone audio. So I need, the biggest thing I need is I need to find some type of plugging setup that I can plug into my phone that enhances audio so I can hear things close, farther away. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. You all have a good night.